maybe Mr. Friedman, you can tell me how to read this, because I'm trying to figure out, there are ones that are highlighted green.
Mr. Beal's on the Zoom and he can.
All right, somebody tell me how I'm supposed to read this.
Mr. Beal?
Yeah, the green items are 100% complete. The way this was compiled was Chad Brewer, our inspector, entered all of these apartments after our last court meeting and met with many of the residents and detailed out any complaints they'd told you, any complaints they'd told Legal Aid, and any new complaints they wanted to tell Chad. So this is a very, very comprehensive list of everything going on in these apartments. A lot of it's new, though, just as of 2 days ago, and it's all compiled here. And then what's highlighted in green is complete, and everything else we're working on today, tomorrow, hiring contractors, following up the contractors, pulling the necessary permits, all of that stuff.
But I guess the green ones are completed?
The green is completed, yes. So, for example, 721 Clark, number 205, which is row 20 on the sheet. The resident said, my faucet drips, and our solution is to hire plumbers, and plumbers has resolved that faucet. I dropped out of the call. I'm back in.
All right. Presuming that this is right, of the 21 units that I listed back on February 4th, only 6 have been completed.
On that original order, most of it was related to no heat, and we determined that everyone has heat. That was the main focus. And then now there's much smaller issues.
Well, there was no heat, there's mold, there were other items that were on that list. And I'm now well into this, and I have 6 units. I don't get it.
6 units where 100% of the issues are complete.
That doesn't mean that there hasn't been progress made on others, however.
I get that, but I also, the court issued an order, and from what I'm seeing on this list, I don't see that it's being done.
Well, in fairness to the contractor, your list had a number of units that are defendants here, and then there also was a list that was provided by legal services of some people who are not involved in the litigation who had what they perceived to be critical issues, which some of them were, and those were addressed. So there were more issues than there were orders, and they had to do some triaging in the sense of what was more, I guess I'll say, habitable issues as opposed to other types. So there was some triaging done by the contractor, understandably, given another list from legal services.
Yeah, and 6 of the apartments are now vacant.
Ms. Kim, you were going to say something?
Yes, Your Honor, just as to this list with the green coloring, I just wanted to point out that some of the work that is alleged to be done, we've spoken with tenants here, and they are not done. I can be more specific if the court would like. So,
Please.
For 837 apartment 305.
Say again.
837 Green, apartment 305. It said that she was sprayed for her roach infestation, but the tenant reports it's not true. They never showed up. She has
Is she here?
yes.
Take your head down. All right, here you go. It's not that cold. All right. What's your name?
Sharon Mitchell Carson.
And you reside at the 837 Green 305?
Yes, sir. I didn't even know they said they cleaned my apartment. I just got an email like the day before stating that they were going to come between the hours of 12 and 2.
Today?
Yesterday. They never came at all. And I stayed home. I even told my job I'd be late just to make sure that maybe they might come after. And I didn't leave the house till 5.
Yesterday.
And no one came to spray my apartment. And I took pictures of the roaches that live with me, you know. We share dinner sometimes. Yeah. They got a social security number and everything.
From the roaches?
Oh my God, yeah, they pay rent.
Oh,
That's how many there are.
All right, that's...
I was told today that they were identified as German roaches, and German roaches multiply at a faster rate. And that is why when they
You're an entomologist now.
yeah, actually an entomologist came to my house.
Okay, wow. All right, so this is a problem. If I have, my statement was not that we were in church, so I don't need anybody to sign on. But all right, but appreciate it. I have her here saying it wasn't done. I have a document submitted to the court saying it was done.
Mm-hmm. You know, I can't even hear myself half the time, much less hear what's going on when I've got people in.
Okay,
behind.
folks, you're gonna have to quiet, please. So this is a problem because she's standing before me telling me nobody showed up. This list that I have says somebody came, and oh man. And both can't be true.
It does state on the email that I need to leave the premise once he comes for 3 to 4 hours because they were bombing.
That they were bombing, but they never showed up. So you didn't have to leave, you were just there. Stay right there, young lady. Is there another one, or is that just that one that you had as an example?
That is a sample from the list, but also the list does not include a tenant who reported severe repair issues to report and are part of the order.
I think there's 4 that I identified that aren't on this list that were part of your order, Your Honor.
4, say it again.
I just did a quick.
Yeah, no, that's fine, because
4 that were included in your order are not listed on the spreadsheet.
They may have been the ones that have vacated. There's, I think, 6 have vacated.
Well, you said there's at least 1.
One person.
Go ahead.
Not on this list, Your Honor. We have a tenant who has no heat as of Monday. She went to the office immediately on Monday to report it, and we received a document from Mr. Beal saying that she reported it just yesterday. And she just showed me her emails and messages and so forth, so she still has no, so we ask that she be added to the order.
Was that you that you were trying to say that to me? Or it's a whole different thing. Who, but that person with the no heat is not a pending case before me. Is that right?
She has a case before you, Judge Edwina Harris.
All right, so, okay, folks, no, I got you. I'm just trying to make sure I'm following what people are saying. There's a tenant on the list who now has no heat. And that's the one you're telling me that was reported, but then...
She was not on the original order from the court from 2 weeks ago, but I was asking that she be added to the list.
Because it's a pending case, but it wasn't something that was... Got it. Okay, now I follow. All right.
Just also while I'm at it, Ms. Grove is here, and she says her heat is like at 57. She does not know why they think that the heat is repaired when it's not.
What's her name? And what, does she have a case before me?
Yes.
Pardon?
That's the police owner, man. The previous, manager was careless and then before, so we can have a list with my name on it.
I'd love to say I remember that, but I,
You're really Sheriff, are we already watching talking now?
that I remember. That I do remember. And then here you are talking. All right.
There's 2 cases for that.
That unit. Okay. And ma'am, what was your name? Yes, you. Yeah, so hold that one. The representation, as the court understood it, that was made to me was that heat had been checked in these units. And I know at the time of the hearing back on Tuesday, I don't recall which tenant it was, had explained that, yeah, the heat might be working there, but then there are the other rooms that were still cold. And I'll be honest with you, with this young lady sitting here before me right now, I get there's the heating issues, but this young lady sitting here before me right now, and I'm looking at a list that says something's done, and she's telling me that it's not done, is a huge problem. I don't know what to believe, but I'm going to be honest with you, yeah, I believe her.
I'm looking at the Griffin pest control report that says her unit was treated. That's why I relayed that to the court. But yeah, we need to break.
Mr. Beal, it doesn't work that way. I issued an order that certain things be done. I was supposed to get a list yesterday so that I could more thoroughly go through that list. I didn't get it. I didn't get it till this morning. I did the best I can in looking at this list. This list is telling me, just by way of example, that her unit was treated. Without her being here to tell us something different, the court would assume that it was treated. I don't care where the information came from. I don't care what you looked at. I don't care what was presented in what way. No one makes a misrepresentation to this court about what's done. Ever.
We would need the opportunity to bring the Griffin pest control technician to testify to the court.
Well, get him here today. If I'm going to have to play these games, we're going to play them by my rules on my turf. Let's go. Let's get him here today. She's here. She's the one that's telling me it wasn't done. I've got a document submitted by the plaintiff that tells me something was done and it wasn't done. You also told me that all the heat was checked, and I still have all of these complaints coming through. Some of them you're telling me are new. I don't know what to believe, but I'm going to tell you, I'm having a hard time believing you guys right now.
Don't let me in there.
The note he can,
The plumber who came in today spoke with the main office, and I do have the plumber's name. The main office also confirmed that Griffin never came to my building,
The what?
that the Griffin Pest Control never came to my building.
Who confirmed that?
The front office told the plumber when he called, because I let him know that I never had pest control.
Then why is it represented to the court? Mr. Friedman, you better talk to your client, because I do not play that way. You can talk to him, but I don't even want to hear anything right now. I'm going to stand in recess.
I have a 3 o'clock. How about we reconvene?